Good evening. How's everybody doing? All right. We're going to give maybe about 5 more minutes and then we're going to get started, okay? All right. If you didn't get a program, there's some by the door over there. So if you would like to know what we're going to play tonight, you can get a program right there. Come on, man. All right, good evening. I would like to welcome you to the Hamilton Elementary Middle School Spring Concert. Would you please give a round of applause for our students? All right. First of all, we're going to have the junior band do their performance. So they performed earlier this year at the city-wide band adjudications, and for them, some of them, this was their first opportunity to perform. So I'm going to call them by name, and when I call your name, please stand. Jaden Kirk. Gideon Norris. Stella Sam. Nicholas Darden. London Rivers. Logan Schoenker. Sayana Matthews. Layla Jones. Jaden Holbert. And our percussionists, we have Andre Brooks and Jeremiah Randall. Okay, so all of these guys, this is their first year playing. They are beginners. So they just started this year at Seven Lakers. She was their second year in the junior band. Okay, so everybody that you see here, they're all beginners. Most of them are fourth grade, some are fifth grade, and we have one sixth grader that's just started this year. So get your ears ready. You're about to hear something amazing. The first tune we're going to play for you is Hot Cross Buns. Y'all ready? Let's do it. Okay, so those first two exercises were just songs we learned out of our method book, basically the beginning book. Now we're going to play our first piece. It's called Dragon Fire. Did y'all like that? All right, give another round of applause. Okay, the next tune we're going to play in our last junior band song for this evening is entitled Rumble and Roar. Here we go. take about 5 minutes, transition, and we'll be ready to go. Okay, we are about to start with the senior band portion of the concert. Could you please give them a round of applause? Okay, as you can see, there are a few people missing, and what you saw over there was me taking attendance. So, in band is a performance art. So for us, this is their final exam. So if they didn't show up, that can tell you what kind of grade they're going to get. So tell your friends that if they didn't come, they're not going to pass. Now, I'm serious. Okay, now, the first song that we're going to perform for you is Ode to Joy. It's a very popular song written by, who was it written by? Beethoven. I was about to say Mozart. Okay, so the people that you see in this band, they've been in band for at least 1 year prior to joining the senior band. So the people that you saw, the students that you saw before, they'll be up here next year in the senior band. You have to have at least 1 year of satisfactory experience to join the the senior band. All of these kids, they know 5 scales: B flat, E flat, A flat, F, and C concert. So these kids, my expectations are much higher for them than it is for the junior band. Okay, I'm going to call your name. When you hear your name, please stand up so that your parents can see you. Let's start. Jada Simone. All right. Katie. Brielle. Tiana. Siani. JV. Renato. Steve. Alan. Miles. David. Uriah. Ambrose. Angelo. Aiden. Alana. Autumn. Victory. Jaden. Nathan, take your hat off. Nathan. And Mia. All right. Here you go, y'all ready? Let's do it. Okay, that was just a warm up. The next piece we're going to play for you is entitled Battle Hymn of the Republic. Okay, as you can hear, these kids have put in a lot of work this year, so give them another round of applause. Okay, I'll push them pretty hard. Now, next year, y'all kids get prepared because y'all gonna get pushed even harder. This year, this is our fourth performance. We did a winter concert, right? We did a winter concert, then we had our city adjudication, then on Friday, then on Friday we played at Hershey Park. Then our principal actually won an award for our Harvard schools this year, and we performed for them as well. So these kids were actually featured on a video that was played on the local news. So I'm very proud of them and the work that they put in this year. Okay, next tune we're going to perform is Green Sleeves. Okay, let's do it. for you is called Drums and Corona. And this was the last song that we added this year. We're pretty excited about it. It actually has a very prominent percussion part, so it should feature our snare drummer, Nathan, and our bass drummer, Mia. Okay? All right? All right. Our final piece for this evening is entitled Valiance. And we put in a lot of work on this one. This was one of the ones that we performed at our adjudication in March earlier this year. So some of I was just telling the kids, some of them, this is their last time that they're gonna be playing with this band. And you always think about that, but it's like, some of these kids, like, woo, I get emotional as I'm thinking about it. Like, this is a part of their life. They're gonna move on from here. They're gonna go to high school. Like, I started in band when I was in middle school. You see where I'm standing at right now. So I tell them all the time that this is not just about you learning how to be in a band. This is a life skill, right? I paid for myself to go to college in a band. I got a band scholarship. I tell these kids all the time, like, listen, you gotta take this seriously. When you don't come to practice, when you don't come to rehearsal, it shows. And I'm not the kind of teacher that forces kids to do anything. You gotta make a choice. I'm gonna do my job, but you gotta do your job too. So please give them a hand. I'm just so proud of you. Especially because, like, when So it took me a while to really get this program off the ground. And when it started, these kids, they just roll right with me. So I'm just so proud of them, and I got to go before I start crying. Take a bow, take a bow. I present to you the HEMS Elementary Middle School Senior Band 2023-24. Okay, have a seat. All right, now we're going to give out some quick awards to honor some of our 8th graders. All right. So the first award, yeah, that'd be great. Okay, so if you're in the 8th grade, can you please stand? Okay. First award, we're going to start with the ladies on the front row. Let's start with Genevieve McCree. Genevieve has been the band 2 years. Genevieve is also, she received 2 awards, one for musicianship and one for leadership. Genevieve has been someone who has done a great job this year. I'm very, very proud of her and all the contributions that she's made to the band program. All right, the next young lady you see, you the salutatorian of your class, right? So she is also very, very talented. She's also one of our alma mater with the city college. So we give her a round of applause for that. We love Genevieve, but she's going to that other school. We love Papa. City forever. This is a city concert. We will not have any of that nonsense that you have. All right. So Siani, oh my gosh, what can I say about Siani? I asked her what the problems of her parents. All of them. I went to high school with one of them, to college with the other two, so I know all of them. Siani, what can I say? She's been a leader. She's been that person that I can always depend on. Like, no matter what, I know that she's going to show up and she's going to show out. So I just want to say thank you to both of you. Appreciate that. Siani received an award for musicianship as well as leadership. Okay, next, I'm going to have Nacho. Step to the front, Nacho. Nacho is a special young lady. She actually was one of the few students who took lessons with me during the pandemic. She would sign on every week on her computer, even when she didn't want to, because her mom made her. And that's why I love Miss Natasha. Okay, she made her sign on, she made her keep coming, and that's what you gotta do. When your kids join something, don't let them just quit. Please don't do that. You are sending the wrong message when you let your kids just show up one day and then not show up the next day. No, you're making my job hard. If you don't sign them up, if you're not gonna make them come, please. All right, Munacho, she has been the only person who's been in the band all 4 years. Give her a round of applause. Munacho, she received an award for dedication. She has been very dedicated. Where are you going next year, Papa? She's going to be going to Canada next year. Very happy. Thank you, Munacho. Okay, next, my boy Miles. Step to the front, Miles. Miles, what can I say about Miles? I first met Miles last year. He was an actor. Stay in the front, Miles. Stay in the front. Miles was an actor, right? So he had no intention of joining the band. For some reason, there's something about the trumpet section where they just bring their friends in. So he came to me and he was like, "Can I join the band?" I was like, "Of course you can join the band." And at first, he was struggling. But he is actually very good now. I'm so proud of him. Give him a round of applause. So, stay up there. I'm not done, Miles. Stay up there. So Miles received an award for this being his first year in the band, and he made it all the way through. And he also received an award for being most improved. Give him a hand of applause. All right, go Miles. Uriah next. Come on, Uriah. Now, Uriah, this is my man right here. He's like, I don't know, he's like one of my leaders. He's receiving an award for leadership, and it's his second year in the band. I can always depend on Uriah to do the right thing. Even when he's doing the wrong thing, he knows how to look like he's doing the right thing. So I appreciate that about him. I actually went to high school with his mom, so it's crazy to see these kids, and like, I know your mom. We was in class together, and now he's up here in my band. Where you going next year? Oh. Okay, Ambrose, step to the front. Okay, Ambrose, another one of my guys. Very, very intelligent. Ambrose is always hungry. He like to eat. Ambrose always eats snacks in practice. So that's my boy. I can depend on him, and he's also a very good leader. He's received an award for his second year in the band. He's been band for 2 years, and he's most improved. Give a round of applause for Ambrose. He's going to Archbishop Curtis, so he's going to college school. We know that Ambrose is going to be successful. I don't know for what, but he's going to be somebody. Give him a round of applause. Come on, Ambrose. Last but not least, my man Angelo. Angelo's mom actually works here. Give her a round of applause. Angelo, what can I say about Angelo? He's one of those silent but strong guys. He doesn't say a lot, but when he does, he means what he says, and you can listen to him. He's always going to be there, and he's someone who's been very, very influential in the band program over the past 2 years. Angelo is receiving an award for dedication because he's a person I know is going to show up like he's there tonight, right? My man, where you going next year? Oh, all right. Can you all please give a round of applause for all my 8th graders? I want to say that once a hawk, always a hawk. So the doors will always be open for you. If you ever want to come back and play with the other bandmates or give them some lessons, you can always come back. I will be here. Just make sure you hit me up first or go to the office. Don't just come in walking into school like you go here. All right, I just want to say I love y'all. Thank you for everything that you've done this year. And I really, really appreciate y'all sticking it out with me, for real. All right? We give a round of applause to our principal and assistant principal, Ms. Bouncy and Ms. Muhammad, for coming and supporting us. give a round of applause to yourself, right? It's what, 5:30 p.m. Y'all can be anywhere. Y'all here supporting y'all kids. That's so important, man. I know when I was in the band, when I looked out there and saw my mom, it was like, wow, she actually really does love me. Wow, she not just saying it. So with you, the role you played, sending your kids to school ready to learn, dropping mouthpieces in the back, sending them ready to learn, understanding that I can be a difficult coach sometimes and just not getting in my way, letting me do my job. I really, really appreciate that. Because these kids, they're going to be great people one day. Every time I look at them, I'm seeing doctors, lawyers, politicians, and all of those successful things that you can think, teachers. Hopefully some of y'all will become teachers, right? So I look at them and I see that these are the people who are going to inherit this society, and they're going to have to take care of us one day. So give one final round of applause and get out of here. All right, now we'll exit. Now the exit stage. Hey, put your all instruments stay here. Don't take no instruments home. All of them. Stay here. All right, thank you for coming out. Have a good evening. Okay, bring them out. All instruments, bring them up. That concludes our concert. Thank you for coming out. I really, really appreciate it. If it's your instrument, obviously, don't put it in the closet. If it's mine, put it in the closet. Come on now. You're so welcome.
Layla!
Okay. I'm kind of old. You should do it, yo. You should do it. You was nice. You know what I'm saying? It's nice, yo. It's easy, bro. They got more than enough sacrifice players. All right, good night. Hope y'all enjoyed the show.